Okay, we're at Mount Lassen. We're going to go to Burney Falls right now, and we're going to come back to Mount Lassen in a couple days. So if you want to check out the Burney Falls, here we go. Let's go. Okay, we're gassing up the old Jeep right outside of our campground, and we are going to go to Burney Falls. It's going to be that way. Getting gas in our beautiful Jeep. $4.99 a gallon. $25. Let's go. So from the campground, the Hackey Creek campground, we're going to go on the 89 north, so we're just going to stay straight. There's the sign, Burney Falls, 28 miles. McLeod, 69 miles. Ooh, that was good to know. Yeah, we did. We just passed up some lava tubes that we're going to go back a little bit later. This here is the road that's going to take us to the falls. Up there to the right, they actually have, it's a viewing area when you go at night. Out here it's going to have to be about 11 o'clock at night when it's completely dark, but that's to be good to do stargazing, moon gazing, and stuff like that. And the back view there, Mount Lassen. Okay, we got a half an hour, so stand by. Okay, you're going to come up to a junction here, and you're going to stay straight. You don't want to go towards Burney. Burney Falls is still straight ahead. You can go either left, which takes you to the town of Burney, which we don't want, or you go to the right, which is a different town, or you go straight, and you see the sign right here that says Burney Falls, 6 miles. And that's why you keep going straight. And even right up on our butt too. Okay, right here is where the Burney Falls is. Doesn't really say much here. It's a state park. The placard's kind of hard to see. But we're going to go inside right now. Oh, I think you have to pay to go in too. It's a state park, so my annual pass is not going to work out. Okay, we're at the famous Burney Falls over here. And right now we're kind of parked over here. Look how pretty it is over here. They got big restrooms here. There's a general store over here. And when we walk around all of this is where we're going to go to the falls. It's not even really a hike. It's just more like a short little walk over to it. So we'll go over there and take a look at probably one of the most beautiful waterfalls you'll see in California. Cool Jeep. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're in the parking lot. When the closer, we're behind the store. And the falls is just right down there. Okay, like I said, short little walk. Okay, so you got a nice little hike going down here. It's not really that steep. There's some of the waterfalls over there we're going to go down to. Steps and some railings. Okay, coming back up will be a little bit of a challenge, depending on your footing and all that other stuff. And we'll show you another way if you are not able to make the hike up and down this. There's another way to look at it. So stand by. Okay, here's a spot here. If you cannot go all the way down, look how pretty this is. I'm trying to save my battery, so that's why I keep stopping on the filming. I want to make sure to get the whole Burney Falls in on this battery. Okay, if you cannot make it all the way down, here's a perfect view right here. So if you can't make it all the way down, there's no harm in just doing halfway. Look how beautiful that is. It's loud too. Okay, this is another vantage point. If you can go a little bit further than the last one. Look how crystal blue water that is. That water is cold though. That is cold water. We got our feet wet last time. It's like, that is cold water. That is cold, but it's beautiful. And another spot. We're still not all the way down at the bottom yet. So if you start to get winded and you know you can make it back up from here, this would be the best place to stop. Okay, if you're a little more adventurous, this takes you down to the creek from the waterfalls. Remember, you got to be coming back up this. So keep yourself prepared for it. Yeah. So this is all the lava rock we got over here. And those falls actually are flowing through some of the lava rock. You can see in the middle part of the fall, just not the river going over it. It seeps through and get water everywhere. Over here. It's probably about 70 something degrees out today, you think, Steph? Yeah, so it's kind of a little bit warm down here. We've been down here when it's been really hot. It's not our first time here. First time recording it like this, though. Okay, we are now on the bridge of the creek from Burney Falls. It does, huh? So the bridge bounces some a little bit. Oh, it's because people are walking on it, that's why. Okay, if you want to do a halfway point, this is a good halfway point. Because if you go on that side, you're going to go up switchbacks and it's pretty steep. So if you're not that sure-footed, or you're kind of getting tired if it's warm here, this would be a good way to start going back to the falls. Okay, let's go. So at that bridge, we were basically a half a mile from the parking lot. So now we'll just go back. We're going to go to the base of the waterfall and enjoy right there for as long as we can. You don't want to walk down? Okay. Can you hear how loud it is? We're probably 150 feet just from the water, and it's loud. All the way down here to the water. You get some water mist right now. There's the river. It goes down. This is a must see. You got to see it. See right there with the light blue water right along there. The water's really strong, the flow is strong, so they don't really have anybody swimming in. Sometimes people do jump in, but they jump in over there and then they can see where the current goes that way and it pushes them over there. It's just not highly recommended to go in it, especially as over 50 somethings. Okay, we're going to take the walk right back up and we'll go to the last viewing point you can if you cannot make it down here. So, stand by. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Okay, we are now leaving the Burney Falls back there and we're going uphill. These are switchbacks uphill. So depending on where you stopped on the way down will depend on how much you got to go back up, obviously. But it is steep, and if it's warmer than it is today, which we have been here when it's been like 90 some, it's challenging. So if you have to stop several times, plenty of spots in the shade to stop. Okay, get ready for steps. We got steps. Steph going up the steps. Okay, so if you can't do any of the other hiking, or if you're challenged with whatever you can walk, this is the shortest walk you can take. It's just right around the corner from the parking lot, maybe 100 feet to the left, and you can see it. In this view here, you can see where the river is flowing to over the falls. Okay, here's the sign that says for that fall loop trail. We stopped at the bridge, which, like I said, was about a half a mile, which is right over here. This part is easier. Coming up this is really, really difficult. So if you're adventurous and in really good shape, for us over 50, you can do this. We've done it before. We chose not to do it this time just because we just didn't want to do it this time. But there's the loop.
Cannot keep the track.
You can fish, but you got to release. Okay, when you visit the store, have these ice creams. This is the best soft serve ice cream around. Yummy, yummy. Okay, that's it for our Burney Falls video right here. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I was wrong about being the end of the video. So when we edit this, I will edit it a little bit better. But anyways, this bridge right here is actually going to cross the river that makes Burney Falls happen. So check this out. It's pretty cool. Look at that. It's a cool little bridge here. This is going towards the waterfall. Look at that right there. Look how pretty. Look how blue the water is over here on the left. This whole river right here is making that waterfall that you just saw earlier in the videos. This is actually where the additional parking was, where you got nosy and wanted to see what it did, so we saw what it did. I'm glad we came down here. It's a nice stable bridge going across. The falls is probably 300 feet or so. Can't see it from here, but this is a pretty good view. So if you want to know what river makes that beautiful Burney Falls, here it is. So what I didn't say on this walk was it's pretty steep going down and steep going back up. If you're not sure-footed, maybe bring a cane or something if you want to see it, or if not, see how steep it is right here. And then back up to the parking lot. So now we're at the end. That was a neat little treat. Didn't know it was there before. It's been there forever. We just didn't know. There's the cool Jeep. Okay, time for our next adventure. Thanks for watching.